All right, this is part two. All right, this is part two of the Utah Jazz big off season. We just made it off our finals run, and now we just want to keep getting better. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the off season and see what we can do. Let's get it. All right, so we're here at the draft lottery. We're about to see what picks that we can get in the draft lottery. Does it look like we're gonna have any high picks? It does not look like we're gonna have any high picks. So let's just go and see what we're gonna get. So it looks like we are getting the 23rd and the 26th overall pick. So yeah, just later picks. For sure. I'm not too upset about it. Probably can use those picks, package those picks with something, or just select the players in those picks. See all our staff signed up. Taylor Jenks is signed up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Do we want to bring in a certain assistant coach? Heck yeah. Carmelo could be our assistant. Why not? Why not? We'll give him a nice little mill. Come on, Carmelo. That's on track. Look like we're going to sign Donovan Mitchell back again. That is definitely going to be a big one for us. But other than that, let's hopefully that, Matt Bewley gets better. Ron Holland gets better. Hopefully these are some players that get better, and hopefully we can fill out with maybe something else. Mitchell Robinson and John Wall. Let's see what we got with those two still. What did they do last year? John Wall had a decent season, not really the best. 39%, under 40% from field goal. That's awful. That's god awful, actually. Maybe there is a way that we trade John Wall now. I don't know if any team would really want him, but he's only on the 16 mil, so if we throw in some picks, maybe we can get some stuff back. Point guard and free agent want to pick up, and we don't have the money for it. After re-signing Donovan Mitchell, then there's a world where we just trade John Wall for basically nothing. But let's just go to the draft. Let's just go to our picks, and let's just see if we can get some steals in the end of the draft. You know what? Let's go with this guy from Puerto Rico. Maybe he can do something for us. Maybe he doesn't. But you know what? We'll go ahead and get him on the team. And Javon Townsend, of course, is still on here. So you know what? Oh my God. I might have to win this year. If the Pelicans, who already have Zion, are this good, and now they're gonna have this guy next year, I need to hurry up and win this year. So I need to have a better offseason. So maybe I will be looking at some trades. All right. Donovan Mitchell, of course, declined his player option. DeLon Wright, we're going to go ahead and decline him once again. This is just one thing that maybe we can keep getting him back in free agency, for cheaper. We'll see. If it's not cheaper than $8 million, then probably won't bring him back. But we're right now we're focused on Donovan Mitchell and possibly another point guard, if there is another point guard on the market. Looks like we're also going to have to re-sign Jared Vanderbilt. Maybe we do Jared Vanderbilt to a sign and trade. That could be also very interesting. Alright, well, let's just bring back Donovan Mitchell. Alright, now we got the max. That is a max for sure. Now, don't really got much money to deal with because we still got Jared Vanderbilt. Him, 3 + 1, 83 mil. Free agency. Let's see if he signs that. He does. And now we're going to go ahead and do a sign and trade. Let's see what we can get for Jared Vanderbilt. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring in Scary Terry. Terry Rozier, welcome to the team. Alright, we have to get rid of Jared Vanderbilt. It was time. He wasn't offering much, and then we have a rookie that's already there, who's already coming up. Rookie of the year, baby. What else can you ask? And then we still have this guy. pretty sure he was doing pretty well too. Look at that. Look at these numbers. Both these boys were doing fantastic. So this right here with Donovan Mitchell, fully building around. Now Chris Middleton, let's see if another year under his belt will make things better. I feel like it will. But now we got 6'1" Terry Rozier and 6'1" Donovan Mitchell. You know we're going with the short. But that's why we got 6'7" Chris Middleton. And then we got 7 foot and 6'10". So yeah, at the back end it does get taller, but you know we're really have a short backcourt. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, it looks like we're definitely going to have to win soon, because that's not good. Donovan Mitchell's already getting worse at the age of 26. And not just, you know, barely worse. He's -2. That's not a good start. That's not a good sign. Of course, we knew John Wall, but it looks like Ron Holland is the one that's going to start taking off. Not even Matt Bewley, even though Matt Bewley was the one that won Rookie of the Year. All right. It's a little scary. It's a little scary in Utah right now, but all right. So let's see what the coach. All right. So let's see what the coach wants to write up for this team. So he still wants to start John Wall, Donovan Mitchell, of course, Chris Middleton, Matt Bewley, and Mitchell Robinson. Off the bench, we got Scary Terry, Ron Holland, Gordon Hayward, DeLon Wright, and so I don't want to do any trades right now, but what I did is I did make Terry Rozier the starting point guard, and we'll just have him and Donovan Mitchell man the backcourt, and then we'll have Chris Middleton, Matt Bewley, and Mitchell Robinson, and then Ron Holland is going to be our first man off the bench. Now the thing with I did with Ron Holland is I made his backup position as center. So we're going to try him out with some small ball center, see if it works out. If not, then we do have another guy, our other guy right here, Jalen Washington, who is a center, backup center. So we could definitely find out later on what is going on around the trade deadline to see if we need to make some trades. And then by that point, Bogey should be back. And maybe we trade Bogey. Or maybe we keep him, because we might also need that shooting guard and some minutes off of that shooting guard if Javon Townsend isn't doing anything. So we're going to go ahead and start simulating. So I'll see you in mid-season. Alright, so this team is god-awful. So much injuries. Injuries over and over again. So I think it's time to pull the plug. And I think it's time to possibly trade Donovan Mitchell, because he is having a very bad offseason. Or not offseason, but he's having a very bad season. Although I can't even trade him because he's injured. And 2K's logic is you can't trade somebody injured. 2K's logic. Chris Middleton's not having a great season. They're all not having a great season. But you know Ron Holland? Ron Holland's having an amazing season. So maybe I just work around Ron Holland. Matt Bewley even took a step back. I don't know why Matt Bewley took a step back, but he did. So my lone bright spot right now is Ron Holland. He's the only bright spot of this team. I don't like that. So I think it's time to take the gloves off. It's really time to start pushing this team forward. If I can't trade Donovan Mitchell, that's fine. But I'll go ahead. I have all these picks. It's time to use these picks, and it's time to upgrade. I'll take Lonzo Ball as my starting point guard. Let's do that trade. See, this has been dangling in my face the whole time. Dorian Finney-Smith. He don't score a lot of points, but he's out here giving you defending. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go with this trade. So let's see what I got so far. Bogey is back. He's on a minutes restriction right now, and that's cool. But right now we got Lonzo Ball, we got Bogey, we got Ron Holland, we got Keldon Johnson, we got Mitchell Robinson, we got Dorian Finney, we got Matt Bewley, we got I don't know how to say his name, but I'm sorry for butchering it, my dude. I don't know how to say your name. We got Gordon Hayward, and we still got DeLon Wright, of course. What's Cam Johnson doing this year? Oh man, that efficiency is too nice to pass up. So we'll go ahead and do that. let's see what our... Okay. So let's get to simulating. Let's see if we can make a playoff push. I'm hoping that we can make a playoff push and Donovan Mitchell can come back. Alright, now with Donovan Mitchell back, let's see what we're looking like. We're looking at Lonzo Ball, we're looking at Donovan Mitchell, we're looking at Ron Holland, we're looking at Keldon Johnson, Mitchell Robinson. And then we got Cam Johnson coming off the bench, Dory Finney-Smith coming off the bench, Matt Bewley coming off the bench, Diakite coming off the bench, and Bogdan coming off the bench. Soon John Wall will be back, and John Wall will probably take on Bogey. After Bogey got hurt, he dropped a whole lot, so I'm not really too surprised. But then again, what is he doing? Is he going to offer 3-point not bad, field goal awful, so maybe we do just keep John Wall, but let's just go ahead and simulate and hope that this was it. Alright, so we definitely had a better second half of the season. It's just that it still wasn't good enough to really do anything. It was really 9th seed. So, I'm going to go ahead and drop it to an 8-man, get our stars to actually play a lot more minutes. John Wall don't need to get no time, it's fine. Keldon, since you hurt anyway, I'll go ahead and drop you a little bit. Cam Johnson can definitely still get some minutes. Mitch, of course. We need Mitch to get minutes. Bewley. Yeah. So, we're going to see how this team can handle all of this. Hopefully they can handle it a little bit better, even though we have 2 players right now that are sort of hurt. All we have to do is win this game. We do, and now all we got to do is beat Houston. We don't. Oh, and that's it. That's it for this season. So it's another season down. Yikes. Alright, well, I'll see you in the off season. Alright, here we are at the draft lottery. We're going to see if we have a chance for anything. Number 13. And that's it because we traded the rest of them away. So, we got number 13. We're going to go to staff signing. We're going to go ahead and fire our trainer. And we're going to go ahead and hire this trainer. And we got him. Now we're going to go send to the draft. We're going to give Donovan Mitchell 1 more year. If he doesn't produce, he's gone. He is absolutely gone. But right now we're going to look and see what we can trade. Townsend had a pretty good year. He had a pretty good year. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to package him and the 13th overall pick, and then we're going to see if we can upgrade in any way. Although he's only a 2-star, so not much that we're going to be able to get. I guess we can get 2 later first. I don't want that. Alright, I'm going to be making my pick. So we're going to make the pick. Is the draft. Let's go ahead and get to our pick, and let's see if we can pick up a nice guy middle of the draft. Looks like there's a bunch of there's still a B- right here. I don't even want to look at it. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this guy, and we'll see what we got when we get to rookie signings. 79. That's crazy. We might have gotten a steal at 13th overall. Alright, yep. Bye, John Wall. I do not care. I don't even want to bring you back and sign and trade. Sign and trade. Nah, we're good. You can just go. You have been injured. You have no good field goal percentage no more. You've been lacking. You've been lacking. And that was a bad sign that we did. Look who's here. Kevin Durant. Anybody that we can pick up? Derek White is interesting. I really don't think we need. Do we need guards? So we got point guard, we got a shooting guard, we got a small forward, we got a power forward, and here's a center. Alright, so Mitch is in free agency. So we just need to pick up our players again, and if we need to trade, we'll trade. So we'll go for... Mitch wants a bag! Ooh, Mitch wants like 30 mil a year. Oh man, I don't know. I don't think Mitchell Robinson's worth that much money. You know what? Sign and trade. It is what it is. Dorian Finney, I'll take you back on that deal. Definitely 10 million a year. I'll definitely take you back on that deal. But it's time for a sign and trade, Mitchell Robinson. Give up one of the first that we have next year, and see what we can get. Oh, well, I guess he's not getting worse now, but Mitchell Robinson is after I gave him a bag. So again, Mitch will probably be somebody that we trade sooner rather than later. Let's just go to training camp. Unlock some potentials. Ron. Bewley. Wilcox. Alonzo, Donovan, Ron Holland, Matt Bewley, Mitchell Robinson, Dorian Finney, Wilcox, Hunter, Heald, and Bogey. 9-man. Let's just do a 9-man. Let's do a 10-man, but then we're going to give all the minutes not to Bogey. We're going to give it to Washington. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and send him to mid-season. Alright, well, it's the trade. We're 30 and 25. We've been going back and forth. For a second there, I almost wanted to trade Donovan Mitchell because he went out and then the team won like 5 in a row. And then he came back and then they lost like 5 of 6. So I was very, very tempted to trade Donovan Mitchell. And you know what? To be honest with you, I still might check and see what we have here. What we can get for Donovan Mitchell. I don't need to add no first. They have to give me picks. Shoot. Let me see what we can get for Donovan Mitchell, honestly. Because, yeah, 24.4, 2.7 and 5. Well, all good. It's just that, I don't know. It's just not been working out. And you see, this trade might be better. You know, have DeJounte Murray to fit around the team. They might actually play like a team. Oh. Where's the scoring going to come from? See, Pascal, it would be nice, but I'd have to uproot my whole team. I guess I won't do it because there's a couple of few good trades, but it's just not the bomb. I guess we'll try to do what we can again here. See if we can upgrade talent. As you see, you know, a perfect trade right here. Perfect trade for me. And now I can have Nerlens Noel. He could be the starting center, and we'll still have. We'll still have that, and then once Mitchell actually comes back, honestly, I'll probably just have Mitch be on the bench because. Probably rather have Nerlens Noel starting, and then Wilcox since he's young. Yeah, you know what? This works for me. This works for me. This team is always injured, always. And I don't like it. I don't like that this team's always injured. I'm telling you, it's very hard to not, because you know, not that much stars are gonna be like, yeah, let's go to Utah. So it's very hard to do this. It's very hard to just try to sign little bit players to go around him. So I understand why Utah be trading their picks. It's just that it don't be working because you know you're not going to get stars. So and then staying perpetually the 13th. So I'm just like, I'm hoping that Utah can figure it out. I really am. But it's still going to be a long road. Especially I heard a report that Donovan Mitchell asked them what their future was. So I hope they can figure it out. I really do. But I'll be back at the playoffs. Alright, so finally in regular season's done. Oh man, this regular season almost gave me an aneurysm. I don't know. This is the most injury-prone team of all time. Like, of all time. It's pretty scary, actually. So was that. I'm gonna guess the Pelicans are probably gonna be the first seed. Is this the Pelicans? I don't know if this is the Pelicans. That's cool. Patrick Baldwin Jr. That's cool. KD's still there. That's interesting. Trae Young's in 98. That's nice. All right. So at one point, all three of my centers were injured. That's our best season that we've had so far. I don't know. I'm trying to stay ahead, think ahead, but man, this has been rough. It really has been. So right now, I think what I'm gonna do is, how's Hunter? Well, how was he at? Oh, okay, all right. So what we're gonna have to do though is we're gonna drop Hunter to about 10 minutes a game. Washington, what was Washington like? Not bad, but yeah, we just drop him a lot. Dorian, we're gonna drop to about 16. Nerlens, you can get about 22. Wilcox, you can get about 26. And Bewley will give about 30. Hollins, since he's nice like that, he'll get about 39. Mitchell, 38 for each of them. Lonzo, 36 for Lonzo, and then Bewley, Bewley can go up to about 34. We'll put Wilcox up to 28, Nerlens up to about 23, Dorian Finney to 18, Washington to 13, and Hunter to 12. Alright, so this is how I'm going to run the rotations. I'm going to play the hell out of my starters. Hopefully they don't get injured. Hopefully this could be a year that maybe something can happen. I guess we're going to find out. We win game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. There it is. There it is. Ron Holland, no longer in the playoffs. And we lose game 4. We lose game 5. So let me see how they have these rotations built up. Dorian Finney, at this point they just put in Washington and put Bewley off the bench. And Corey Joseph is playing, so we'll just go ahead and drop Corey Joe's minutes. Can we win? Can we? Nope. Nope. There it is. Alright, well, I'll see you for yet another off season. I doubt we have any picks as we've been trading. No, we have the number 4 pick. Oh my goodness. Is this it? Can we finally do something? You know what? I'm gonna do. Who did they sign? What the heck? I'm gonna do Logan Schmidt. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm gonna do Logan Schmidt. I'm gonna bring Quinn Snyder back. That's funny as hell. All right, so we're gonna go to the NBA draft with our number 4 pick. Honestly, what can we get for Dono and number 4? No, not good enough. Definitely not good enough. All right, might as well just do the pick, right? So much centers, but yeah, I think it's best that we're just gonna now trade Mitchell Robinson for sure for anything, literally anything. I don't. Seriously, you know what? Give me first. Just give me first. Take Mitchell Robinson. I don't want him anymore. So now it is, yeah. Now I think I trade Bewley been getting worse after his rookie of the year. So I can go ahead and get one of those picks that the Raptors have given me and definitely try to upgrade in some sort of fashion so we can get Jalen Suggs. That's interesting. Alright, so what Miles Bridges did was wrong. Absolutely. Positively. And honestly, he's going to have to deal with the consequences of what he did. But as of right now, I need somebody to help me win this game. Win. So I'm going to go ahead and trade for Miles Bridges. 3 got better. So that's wonderful. Lonzo Ball got better. Miles Bridges got worse. Ron Holland got better by 1. Washington got better by 5. Beautiful. We needed a little bit of that. Alright, so we needed a lot more getting better than getting worse. That is what I'm talking about. Alright, so Lonzo, Donovan Mitchell, Miles Bridges, Ron Holland, Wilcox, Washington off the bench, Dorian Finney, Victor Oladipo, Hunter, and then Adams. Not Steven Adams, but Sheldon Adams. Alright, and we got some pros that will come off the bench, and then we got this young guy still right here. He was playing for us before, so just imagine this guy was playing for us before, but now he's not. Now granted, he was probably only playing because of injuries, but again, now he's not. Now he's not even close to the rotation. Not even close. So, I'm thinking this year is going to be our year. I'll be back. Alright. Screw this. This team's cursed. So, yeah. I'm going to go from doing a realistic rebuild to a 2K rebuild. So I'll be back with the team that I'm going to be coming up with. Alright, so this is going to be the team for right now. We have Alonzo, Donovan Mitchell still. Then we have Michael Porter Jr., this guy named Steven Starks, and Alperen Sengun with Keldon Johnson coming off the bench, and Amari Bailey coming off the bench. Sadiq Bey coming off the bench, Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench, and Tyrese Hunter coming off the bench. And Starks, I just have teams full of Starks now. But yeah, that is the 2K rebuild. Now it's not the full rebuild because I still have restrictions on, but I don't give a damn no more. I am tired of being the Utah Jazz. I want to move on to my next team and rebuild my next team. So hopefully this will be it. So I'll see you in the playoffs. Well, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. This team is clearly cursed. We're the 10th seed. 10th seed, okay? 10th seed. This team is clearly cursed. Utah Jazz, I'm sorry. Look, they don't even want Donovan Mitchell starting no more. They said, you know what, we're done with Donovan Mitchell. They put him on the bench. You know what? We gonna ride with that too. We gonna ride with that because I don't give a damn no more. I really don't. I really don't. Like, I'm cursed. Cursed. I'm sorry, Jazz fans. I hope this don't happen in real life. But this team is cursed.